Welcome to the most incredible journey of transformation you'll ever take. A journey where ordinary becomes extraordinary, and the impossible becomes possible. From rough to refined, from old to new, from broken to beautiful. We're about to take you on a ride that will inspire you, motivate you, and leave you in awe. Get ready to be inspired by the most incredible before and after photos you've ever seen. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be amazed. Let's dive into the incredible world of transformation. The excavation of Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza is a pre-Columbian Mayan city located on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The site was first occupied by the Mayans around 500 AD, and it flourished until it was abandoned in the 10th century. The first Europeans to visit Chichen Itza were Spanish conquistadors, who arrived in the 16th century. Old London Bridge versus New London Bridge. The Old London Bridge was a medieval stone bridge that was built in the 12th century, around 1209 to 1280. It was constructed by the Knights Templar and was originally known as London Stone Bridge. Over the centuries, the bridge was repaired and rebuilt several times, but it remained in use until 1831. In 1831, the bridge was deemed unsuitable for modern traffic and was replaced by a new bridge. The New London Bridge became an iconic symbol of London and was known for its distinctive arches and stonework. In 1967, the New London Bridge was sold to an American oil company, which dismantled the bridge and reassembled it in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, USA. In 1994, photojournalist Sebastião Salgado left the horrors of Rwanda and returned to his home in Minas Gerais, Brazil, seeking peace in the lush green forests of his childhood. Instead, he discovered that his home had turned into a barren land devoid of any wildlife. The land was as sick as I was. Only about 0.5% was covered in trees. It was then that his wife, Lilia de Luis Wanek Salgado, suggested they replant the entire forest. Sebastião agreed, and together they spent the next 20 years planting 2.7 million trees. This resulted in the recovery of 1,500 acres of rainforest, and the site eventually became home to 293 plant species, 172 bird species, and 33 animal species, some of which were on the verge of extinction. The Great Sphinx of Giza is a large limestone statue with the body of a lion and the head of a human, located on the Giza Plateau in Egypt. The first recorded mention of the Sphinx is by the Greek historian Herodotus in the 5th century BC. In the early 20th century, the Egyptian government began to take an interest in preserving and excavating the Sphinx. In 1905, the Egyptian Antiquities Service was established to oversee archaeological excavations and preservation efforts. Before and after a liver transplant. Patients with liver disease or cirrhosis often have an accumulation of bilirubin in their blood, which can cause their skin and eyes to take on a yellowish hue, known as jaundice. This is because the diseased liver is unable to properly process bilirubin, leading to its buildup in the bloodstream. As the new liver begins to function properly, it breaks down and excretes bilirubin, causing a decrease in blood levels and a corresponding change in skin color. The Stadium of Magnesia is an ancient Roman stadium located in the ancient city of Magnesia ad Sipylum, which is now known as Manisa, Turkey. The initial excavation of the stadium was conducted by a team led by Turkish archaeologist Necip Sahin in the 1950s. The team used traditional excavation methods, including hand digging and manual removal of soil and debris. Today, the Stadium of Magnesia is considered one of Turkey's most important archaeological sites. The 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens in Washington State, USA, was a catastrophic event that caused significant changes to the mountain's appearance and ecosystem. The eruption on May 18, 1980, destroyed the summit of the mountain, causing a massive landslide and the loss of over one-third of the mountain's height. The blast also created a 24-square-mile mudflow, which buried surrounding forests and valleys under a thick layer of ash, mud, and debris. The Ziggurat of Ur, also known as the Temple of Nana, is an ancient Sumerian temple located in the ancient city of Ur, modern-day Iraq. The excavation of the Ziggurat of Ur was led by British archaeologist Sir Leonard Woolley in the 1920s and 1930s. Woolley's team discovered 6 tombs containing the remains of high-ranking officials and possibly even kings. The reforestation of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, is a significant environmental project that aimed to restore the city's urban forests and natural habitats. Rio de Janeiro is a megacity with over 12 million people, and its urban area has expanded rapidly over the years. In 1994, the Rio de Janeiro state government launched the reforestation program to combat deforestation and promote sustainable development. As we conclude our journey through this incredible world of transformation, we hope you've been inspired by the amazing before and after photos we've shared with you today. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. We hope you'll continue to be inspired by the power of transformation and join us in creating a brighter future for all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring content.